Connecting Delaware, a grant in the first state that aims to get everybody up to speed. Good evening, I'm Charlie Sakaitis.
And I'm Mallory Metzner. Welcome to our news at 11. We begin tonight with the World Wide Web and the infrastructure that supports it here in Delaware.
We've all heard the phrase slower, lower Delaware, but that's not supposed to apply to our internet service speeds. The good news is that the first state is receiving $107 million in federal funding. This
goes towards the Broadband Equity Access and Deployment Grant. As Coast TV's Britt Leone reports, the goal is to make sure all Delawareans have access to high-speed internet.
The internet. It's more than our connection to TikTok and Facebook friends. It's how we connect to the world. And when it's spotty, it can be upsetting. Stephanie Zitkowski lives in Milton with her granddaughter, Charlie, who's in second grade. And where they live, it's a struggle.
We both couldn't be connected to my internet that I pay, $89 a month for or whatever.
Since the pandemic, Zitkowski does administrative work from home, so for her, a strong connection is a need, not a want.
You want to take advantage of staying at home and the travel time, and it's just a whole different way of the world now.
During the pandemic, it was even a safety concern.
I wound up actually sending her, that was during kindergarten, with a mask every day and sending her to school. I didn't know it was the right thing to do, but she couldn't work out of home.
Through a new grant program funded by the federal government, Delaware officials say $107 million will go towards providing high-speed internet to all residents. Delaware State Broadband Director Roddy Flynn says there will be a couple of methods to do this.
We will run a process. Folks will apply to us to then do the work of laying the fiber lines or putting up towers for wireless access.
Officials are also considering satellite. The hope for people like Zitkowski is that when all of this work is finished, the signal will be strong enough to keep her and her family connected.
We don't want to get knocked off. I'm not the only one that gets knocked off.
Flynn says the state has already started laying down fiber at some homes, and he hopes that more towers will be built in the later half of 2024. I'm Britt Leone in Delaware, Coast TV News.